Namaste, this is Ramesh Naidu from Target School. Today, Lines and Angles, Part 3 for 9th class students. Yes, in the Part 3, we discuss about some theorems and belonging problems, right? So, go for first theorem. Theorem 1. If two lines intersect each other, observe carefully, two lines intersect each other, then the pair of vertically opposite angles thus so formed are equal. This is the theorem, right? If two lines intersect each other like this is one line and this is another line, L and M. These two lines intersect at a point P. So if two lines intersect at P, then four angles are formed, right? This is angle 1, this is angle 2, this is angle 3, this is angle 4. Total there are four angles formed. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So observe carefully. If two lines intersect at P, then vertically opposite angles are equal. Which are vertically opposite angles? Angle 1 equal to angle 3 and angle 2 equal to angle 4. That is required to prove, right? So go for first given. What is given in the theorem? L, M intersect at P. L comma M. Two lines intersect at P. Okay, that is given. Next, what is RTP? Required to prove. Yes, vertically opposite angles are equal. Means angle 1 equal to angle 3 and angle 2 equal to angle 4. This is required to prove, right? Now go for proof. Yes, this is a very important part. Proof. Observe carefully. Here we have to prove angle 1 equal to angle 3 and angle 2 equal to angle 4. These are pair of vertically opposite angles, right? Yes. First of all, before going to prove, so observe carefully. Angle 3, angle 2. So observe carefully. Angle 3 and angle 2. These two angles form a straight line. So these two angles are called linear angles, or it is linear pair. Why? Because means these two angles form a straight line, right? So angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to 180 degrees. So right, reason is linear angles. The two angles form a straight line or linear pair, right? Okay, these two angles form a straight line. So here straight angle is 180 degrees, right? So it is equation 1, right? Next to angle 2, angle 1. Observe carefully. Angle 2, angle 1. These two angles are also linear angles. These two form a straight angle, right? And angle 2 plus angle 1 is equal to 180 degrees. So these two angles form a straight line. Means these two angles are called linear angles or linear pair. This is equation 2. Same reason, linear angles, right? From 1 and 2, both are equal to 180. From 1 and 2, 2 plus 3 equal to 180, 2 plus 1 equal to 180. So both are equal. From 1 and 2, we get angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to angle 2 plus angle 1, right? On both sides angle 2 get cancelled, then angle 3 is equal to angle 1. See, angle 3 equal to angle 1 or angle 1 equal to angle 3. That implies angle 1 is equal to angle 3, right? So here vertically opposite angles, angle 1 equal to angle 3 are equal. Similarly, we can prove so already proved angle 1 equal to angle 3. Similarly, we can prove angle 2 equal to angle 4. Angle 2 is equal to angle 4. Hence, the theorem is proved. Right? Now, examples based on theorem, right? In the figure, lines PQ and RS. See, PQ and RS intersect at a point O, right? If angle POR, this angle POR is to ROQ is 5:7. So these two angles are in the ratio 5:7. Okay, find all angles. If two lines intersect at O, then find all angles. That is the question. So if two lines intersect at O, there are four angles are formed. It is 1, 2, 3, 4. Total there are four angles formed. It is angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4. Right. So what is given in this? Given angle POR. POR means angle 2 is 2. Angle ROQ. Angle ROQ means angle 3. Angle 3 is equal to 5:7. That is given. So the ratio of these two angles is 5:7. Right. Observe carefully. These two angles form a straight line. It is linear pair or linear angles. Angle 2 plus angle 3 gives a straight line, means form a straight line. So the sum of these two angles is 180 degrees, right? But angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to 180 degrees, cause linear angles or linear pair, right? Okay, so we know angle 2 is to angle 3 and angle 2 plus angle 3. Now we can find angle 2 value, angle 3 value. So therefore angle 2 is equal to angle 2, how many parts? 5 parts. 5 by total parts 5 plus 7 into the sum is 180 degrees. 180 degrees, right? That is equal to 5 by 5 plus 7, 12 into 180 degrees. Right, cancel it. 12 ones are 12, 6 is there, 12 5s are 60, right? 15 5s are 75 degrees. Angle 2 is 70 degrees. Therefore, angle 2 is equal to 75 degrees. So we got angle 2. Angle 2 equal to 75 degrees. If angle 2 equal to 75 degrees, what about angle 4? These two are vertically opposite angles. Angle 2 75 means angle 4 also 75 degrees. Why? Means vertically opposite angles are equal when two lines intersect at point. Therefore, angle 2 is equal to angle 4 is equal to 75 degrees, because vertically opposite angles are equal. Now we have to find remaining angles 1 and 3, and we know angle 2 plus angle 1, these two also linear pair. So these two angles form a straight line and a straight angle here. Okay, and angle 2 plus angle 1 is equal to 180 degrees. Angle 2 and angle 1 are linear pair, are linear angles. Right? Yes, we know angle 2 value. What is angle 2? Already here, 75 degrees. Substitute here. 75 degrees plus angle 1 is equal to 180 degrees. Then angle 1 is equal to 180 minus 75 degrees. That is equal to 180 minus 75, 105. Right? This is angle 1. Here, angle 1 and angle 3 are vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles are equal according to theorem. 1 equal to 3. So, therefore, angle 1 is equal to angle 3 is equal to 105 degrees. Y means vertically opposite angles. So, now we have all angles. Angle 1 is equal to angle 3 is equal to angle 1 equal to angle 3 equal to 105, and angle 2 equal to angle 4 is equal to 75 degrees. These are the required angles. Right? Next, go for example 2. Yes, listen carefully. It is also one of the important problem. Yes, in adjacent figure, three lines AB, CD, EF intersect at O, right? Three lines intersect at O. And total, how many angles formed here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Total 6 angles are formed. But the given angle BOF X, DOE Y, and COA Z given, right? And also given X is 2, Y is 2, Z is 2 is to 3 is to 5. So these three angles are in the ratio 2 is to 3 is to 5. Yes, observe carefully. First of all, angle BOF is X. Its vertically opposite angle is angle AOA. It is X means it is also X. Y means vertically opposite angles are equal. We know the theorem very well, right? Angle BOF is equal to angle AOE is equal to X degrees. Y means vertically opposite angles. Next to angle DOE is Y. Its vertically opposite angles it is also Y. Angle COF also Y. So angle DOE is equal to angle COF. It is also Y degrees, same vertically opposite angles. The next one, Z. Angle AOC is Z. Its vertically opposite angles it is also Z. Angle BOD. Angle AOC is equal to angle BOD is equal to Z. Right? Same vertically opposite angles. So X plus Z plus Y plus X plus Z total, all the angles form a circle. In circle, the angle at center is 360. Means X plus X, 2X plus Y plus Y, 2Y plus Z plus Z, 2Z. So the sum of all angles, there are 2X's and 2Y's and 2Z's. Sum of all angles gives a complete angle, that is 360 degrees. See, X plus Z plus again Y plus X plus Z plus Y plus X plus Z plus Y is equal to 360 degrees. Y means that is complete angle. So in circle, the angle at center is 360 degrees, right? So complete angle right? So the 6 angles form a circle. In circle at center the angle is 360 degrees. Here how many x's are there? 2x. 2x plus y is 2y. Y plus y. 2y plus z plus z. 2z is equal to 360 degree. Take 2 common. 2 of x plus y plus z is equal to 360 degrees. Now cancel them. 2 ones are 2 180s are. So x plus y plus z is equal to 180 degrees. We know the sum of x comma y comma z is 180. X plus y plus z is equal to 180. And they given the ratio also. X is to y is to z is x is to y is to z is 2 is to 3 is to 5 given in the problem, right? So now we can find x value, y value and z value very easily. The first x value, x is equal to x, how many parts here? 2 parts. 2 by total parts 2 plus 3 plus 5. The ratio x is to y is to z is 2 is to 3 is to 5. So x parts 2. 2 by total parts 2 plus 3 plus 5 into 180 is equal to 2 by 2 plus 3 5, 5 plus 5 10. 10 into 180. So 0 0 can cancel. That is equal to 8 into 36 degrees. So x is 36 degrees. The x value is 36 degrees. So we got first one. Next y value. Y is equal to, here y how many parts? 3 parts. 3 by total parts 10 into in 180, right? 0 0 cancel. 8 in 3 is 54 degrees. We also got. Next to z. Z is equal to, z is how many parts? 5 parts. 5 by total parts 10 into in 180. That is equal to 0 0 get cancelled. 8 in 5 is 90 degrees. So this x value 36, y value 54 and z value is 90. So in this problem the question is find the value of x, y, z, right? So x, y, z values are here. Yes, go for third example. So in adjacent figure find all angles. See, AB is a line and OD, OC are two rays fall on AB line. Then 3 angles formed here. That is, first angle is x, second angle is 2x minus 19, third angle is 3x plus 7, right? So if we observe the figure, the 3 angles form a straight line, means the sum of 3 angles is 180 degrees. So these 3 angles are linear angles. Why? Because means these 3 angles form a straight line. So by using linear angles formula, sum of all angles x plus 2x minus 19 plus 3x plus 7 is equal to 180 degrees. Why? Means the 3 are linear angles. Right? Yes. From this we get x value. X plus 2x, 3x. 3x plus 3x, 6x. 6x. Next, minus 19 plus 7. If different symbols are there, means we subtract a small from big and keep a big number symbol. Minus 19 plus 7. 19 minus 7, 12. Big number symbol minus. So, minus 12 is equal to 180 degrees. Then 6x equal to 180 is minus 12 from transfer from left to right, it will become plus 12. 6x equal to 180 plus 12, 192, right? then x equal to 192 by 6, right? Cancel. 6 1s are 6 3s are 18, 1 is there, 6 2s are 12, that is equal to 32. X is 32. Here the first angle BOD, see, angle BOD is x. Angle BOD is equal to x, that is equal to 32 degrees. What next? Second angle DOC is 2x minus 90. Angle DOC is equal to 2x minus 19, right? That is equal to 2x, 2 into, already we have x value 32, 32 minus 19, 32 2s are 64 minus 19, right? Right? 2 32 is 64 minus 19, 64 minus 99, 45 degrees. Okay. The third angle, last angle COA is 3x plus 7. Angle COA is equal to 3x plus 7, that is equal to 3x means 32, 32 plus 7, that is equal to 3 32s are 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 96 plus 7, 96 plus 7, 103 degrees. See, so it is first angle x 32 and the second angle 45 and the third angle 103. These are the required angles, right? Next, go for second theorem. Yes. If a transversal intersects two parallel lines, then each pair of alternate interior angles are equal. So observe carefully. Here L is parallel to M. These two lines are parallel, and N, it is transversal. Then we have to prove alternate interior angles. 1 and 4, these two are alternate interior angles which are equal, and another pair angle 2 is equal to angle 3, these two also equal. That is required to prove, right? So first write given. What is given? L parallel M, these two lines are parallel, and N is transversal. Right? That is given. Required to prove RTP. So RTP, what is RTP? Alternate interior angles are equal. Alternate interior angles. So 1 comma 4. Angle 1 is equal to angle 4 equal, and next to angle 2 is equal to angle 3. This is the required to prove. Yes. Now proof. Right. First of all, what is the vertical opposite angle of angle 1? Is it is what its vertical opposite angle. Say it is x, right? Yes. If two lines intersect at a point, then vertically opposite angles are equal. Its vertically opposite angle, say x, right? Yes. Angle 1 is equal to angle x. Why? Say equation 1. Why? Vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles are equal. So vertical opposite angle of 1 is x, right? Leave it. And we know very well its corresponding angle is angle 4, right? Corresponding angle of x is 4. These two angles are corresponding angles. If two lines are parallel and a line transversal, meet at 2 points, then these two are called corresponding angles. We know very well corresponding angles are equal. Here angle x equal to angle 4. Why? Angle x equal to angle 4. So equation 2. Why the two are equal means the two are corresponding angles. Corresponding angles. CA means corresponding angles. Right? From 1 and 2, what we get? From 1 and 2. So from 1 and 2, 1 is equal to x. Angle 1 is equal to angle x. Then angle x equal to angle 4. So from 1 and 2, we get angle 1 equal to angle 4. From 1 and 2, we get angle 1 is equal to angle 4. So angle 1 is equal to angle 4. These two are alternate interior angles. Interior means in between two lines. So already discussed in the previous video. These two are alternate interior angles. So alternate interior angles are equal. Similarly, we can prove angle 2 is equal to angle 3, right? Similarly, we can prove other pair. Angle 2 is equal to angle 3, right? Alternate interior angles, other pair. Angle 2 is equal to angle 3, right? So RTP is 1 equal to 4, already proved 1 equal to 4. And the second one 2 equal to 3, angle 2 equal to angle 3. So we can prove angle 2 equal to angle 3. Hence the theorem is proved. Right? Now examples based on the theorem 2, right? Yes. Find x in adjacent figure. And the figure L is parallel to M. These two are parallel and N is transversal. So the given two angles. Which type of angles are there? These two are called alternate interior angles. So in between two lines, interior, alternate, either side of transversal. So these two are equal, already proved in the previous theorem 2, in theorem 2. Yes. From figure, these two are alternate interior angles. We know very well alternate interior angles are equal. Yes. Solution. Yes. L parallel M and N is transversal. These two are alternate interior angles which are equal. 8x minus 4 is equal to 60. Alternate interior angles. Yes, keep in your mind, alternate interior angles are equal. Yes. Then 8x equal to, transfer 4 from left to right, it will become plus 4. 8x equal to 60 plus 4, 64. Now cancel it. 8 ones are 8 8s are. X equal to 8, right? Here the question is find x value in adjacent figure. The x is 8, right? Next, go for second example. Yes. Find x in adjacent figure. So in adjacent figure, L is parallel M and N is transversal. And they given two angles. These two angles, which type of the two angles? These two are in corresponding position. So these two are corresponding angles. Okay, corresponding angles are equal. We know very well. If two lines are parallel and N is transversal, then corresponding angles are equal. Okay, so we know very well corresponding angles are equal. So solution from figure, corresponding angles are equal. Means 17x plus 5 is equal to 13x minus 5. The cause is corresponding angles, right? So by solving this we get x value. Now separate variables. 17x Yes, 13x will become minus 13x. If transfer from right to left, it will become minus. Plus will become minus, minus will become plus, right? Is equal to, here minus 5 is there. Minus 5, right, as it is. Yes, plus 5 will become minus 5. 17 minus 13, 4x is equal to minus 5 minus 10. Then x equal to minus 10 by 4. 2 5s are 2 2s are. So x equal to minus 5 by 2 or minus 2.5, right? X value is minus 2.5.